Hello, a very good afternoon to you. This is PokeParadox, and today I'm going to do a video tutorial, about how to set up a virtual machine with Ubuntu, basically for Penjin projects, so that you can easily work through a Penjin project. I could do future tutorials as well. So. Prerequisites are that you can download the Ubuntu ISO, you can download VirtualBox for whichever machine you run, Windows, Mac, and the instructions for actually setting up VirtualBox depends on your machine, but in any case, I'm presuming you've already installed VirtualBox at least. So first thing you want to do is run VirtualBox, so that's here for me. Okay, I've already got some targets. So click New, Next, and we want a Linux Ubuntu, and just call it Penjin, seeing as we're going to be just doing Penjin stuff in these tutorials at least. Next, memory, well, however much you want to allocate, but I'm just going to leave that as default there. New hard disk. A VDI, dynamic. Okay, Penjin, 8 gigs. 8 gigs for all intents and purposes. That should be, that should be reasonable. I'll give it a teeny bit more. Let's give it yeah, that'll do. So hit next again. Yes, we'll create that. Create. Okay. So, okay, if we go to settings, just check over a few things. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Click those, I would anyway. Give it a bit more video RAM. Yeah, I'm just going to give it the full 128, why not? Okay, and storage wise we would need the Ubuntu ISO, so it's a live disk. I don't understand what that live disk one does. So yeah, I've already downloaded the Ubuntu ISO, so that's the one I want to mount. Check the virtual disk will not be removed when the guest system ejects it. Right, okay, I don't know, I don't want to click that box anyway. Right, yeah, so that's all fine. Click OK, and we will boot up our machine. We've got the Ubuntu disk image in the drive, so this should start the installation process. Now, I'm just going to switch to full screen here. There we go. So now you can see just the actual installation process there. Oh, good. We can see something. So, okay, this is not my desktop Ubuntu. This is the actual live disk. So we want to install Ubuntu, obviously. Yes. Update it, and yes, we probably will want to. Obviously, this depends in which country you're in, whether it's legal to install this bit. So, if it is illegal in your country, do not install that. Simple as. It's silly licensing, even though everything can play MP3 and whatever, but there you go. Right, forward. Erase disk and install Ubuntu. Yes. Install now. That's fine. Obviously, it depends where you are. I'm not actually in London, but yeah, that's my time zone, so there we go. Just click next. And the cool thing about the latest versions of Ubuntu is it actually lets you configure some settings while it's copying files as well, so it saves you a bit of time. Yes, UK keyboard. Next. And anytime saved installing is fine by me. So yeah, Penjin. Everything's just going to be Penjin. Penjin VirtualBox. Pick a username. Penjin. Pick a password. Penjin. Weak password. I don't care. Penjin. And we can even log in automatically because you're going to be logging into your own computer. So you know, just you can double click the VM and away you go instead of having to type and log in again. So Penjin, Penjin, Penjin. Everything's Penjin. And there we go, and now it's just waiting for the files to copy, really. Yeah, the exciting part. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but anyway. I suppose I can talk about why I'm doing this sort of video tutorial thing. Somebody asked me to do this a long while ago, and basically I don't know if I didn't have the confidence to do so, or rather didn't have the capability because I didn't have a nice program that would capture the entire desktop screen, or who knows, but for whatever reason I've put it off, and I've kind of realised that if I want to get people interested in Penjin, and developing with and also helping me develop Penjin itself, I really need to just show more about it in a straightforward way. So hopefully that's what these videos are going to achieve. Who knows? Because you know, I think it's a nice simple C++ library or game framework, or well, depending on which version of Penjin you're using. We're going to just use Penjin 1 because it's the most feature complete at the moment. Penjin 2, it's got some new features, but it's not really a drop-in replacement of Penjin 1 as yet. So for these videos, we'll get you started with just vanilla Penjin, with its little idiosyncrasies, of course, but that's the idea. And this is going to take a little while longer than I thought, because obviously I've clicked to make it update, which you should do because it's good to use the latest version with the latest fixes. So yeah, creating user. Ooh, hopefully that's meaning we're going to be finished soon. Language packs? We don't need no stinking language packs. Eh. So yeah, these video tutorials, obviously now I'm starting with the installation of the Ubuntu OS for your VM. I'll follow this up with a later video where I'll show you which libraries to install, how to install them using the package manager, how to install code blocks and configure code blocks for use with Penjin 1. So from there, my ideas at the moment, I would guess would be to do an example project where I'd do several videos, and that would be coded live on the camera, so you can work through the videos and get a working, I don't know, Space Invaders clone or Pong or something like that, and basically just see exactly how Penjin objects work and so forth. So I don't know if you've got any comments on that, any suggestions on how that should happen, or suggestions of a simple coding project that could be worked through in these video tutorials, and you know, let me know, because I'm open to suggestion. This whole idea was suggested to me, so yeah. When you can't think of anything to say, just say so yeah. Configuring hardware. You're not really configuring hardware, are you? Because you're inside a virtual machine, so you're just messing me about. Hurry up. Well, I'm almost falling asleep here. You know, I wish this thing would hurry up. I just want to finish my video. But yeah, what can you do? You just have to wait these things through. So yeah, just waiting for the OS to install. Hooray! It's finally finished installing, so as you can see, all that's left is to restart the computer, and after a bit of waiting, we'll get back to the desktop, and then I can show you how to install the guest editions. Well, this error appears just because we haven't got the guest editions yet installed, so there is no hardware acceleration for the Unity system to actually run. So this will take us to classic mode anyway, which is, in my opinion, is preferable. But yeah, installing the guest editions will remedy this error box. So to install the guest editions, what you have to do is move your mouse pointer down to the bottom of the screen, click devices on the pop-up menu, and then install guest editions. This will run an auto run prompt, which of course you want to run, and this will set the installation process off. You will need to enter your password, of course, since you're installing kernel modules within your OS, so this requires your permission to do so. If you remember from before, it's just Penjin. From here on, the console window will just build the relevant VirtualBox modules, which will let you enable hardware acceleration within your Ubuntu virtual machine. So it's just a waiting game again. So with the guest editions installed, all that's left to do is unmount the guest editions ISO, and then shut down your Ubuntu install, and next time you boot up, it will start up the Unity interface. So I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. Hopefully you'll join me for the the next video, hopefully in the not too distant future. Thank you, goodbye.